Hey, what's up to all of you out there? This is your girl Felicia. While I'm sitting here chilling, waiting for the bus, I just thought I'd share a little bit of what's happening in my world with you. Unfortunately, you know, around the week of the 21st, I had an intruder to enter into my home. And I have no idea why anyone would want to steal a solid stick of deodorant. I have no idea why anyone would want to take a solid stick of deodorant. However, they walked out of my apartment with my deodorant. Hey, but that's okay. I got plenty more around to use. They took the dustpan, possibly has taken a picture of my uncle. They stole an R&B song that I was perfecting, and they stole my daughter Hania's rap song that she was perfecting. And so it is today that I'm coming before you because I would hate for someone to pass off what we have written as their own material and sell it to a local artist or any artist to make money from it. So I'm somewhat forced to publish it this way as copyright to avoid that. I'm not a singer. I am a writer, however, and you know, at one point in time, yeah, I had a pretty nice voice, but I don't pursue singing due to some health issues. My voice is not quite the same. Anyway, I'm a bit embarrassed to sing this to you because I'm not making an invitation. It's just that as a writer, is what I do. I write, you know, poetry, and the mood hits me. I write music, and this is a song that, as I said, I was perfecting to propose to an artist. So I'm going to do my best at bringing the hook to you at least. So if anyone does try to use the other words to the song, they definitely, well, I will definitely have the hook posted publicly as my copyright. And I am going to publish Hania doing her rap song as she has been practicing. I didn't want to have to do it this way. This is not the way we wanted to bring it to you, but it looks like that's what we're going to have to do in order to try and salvage our material. It seems like we have a fan out there who follows us from state to state, collecting our materials, collecting things that we do. I'm consistently having a problem with items being stolen from me. I shipped a package from New York here to Mobile, Alabama by way of, well, I'm not going to even say which shipping company I use because I want to avoid any kind of slandering and all of that. However, within my box, when I finally opened my box a couple of months later, my daughter's Asa laptop was missing. My will, can you believe that? My will was missing. Poor man copyrights that I've had for over 10 years of a collection of my poems and my Food for Thought educational outreach program, registered, copyrighted mail through the post office. All of that was also missing within my box. A few other documents. I've also had taken from me out of my wallet. I mean, clearly, it's crazy. I know how it sounds. It really is crazy. But I have had my birth certificate, along with both my daughter's birth certificate, my passport, among a few other items, all taken with my wallet. Flash drives, discs that I kept within this particular, actually it was a makeup bag, a pouch that I was traveling with, that I kept those items in together to keep up with. And knowing specifically where I last put it, and then it was, you know, have it taken from us like that. So there seems that it's a chronic situation, and definitely there is a stalker, a harasser who is out there, and you know, I'm paying attention to this individual. I don't profile this person as African American person or any person of color. I do profile this as someone white, a white male, a white female. I do profile this person as someone involved in the legal system. It would have to be someone who has access to making claims to your landlord to search your premises for whatever reason, and it could simply be for collecting your items. People do that. I mean, Martin Luther King went through the same situation of people collecting their items to use in museums later on if they feel like they have any significant purpose. And of course, me being a Christian, I do believe in what the Bible says, that we ought not to think more highly of ourselves than we should. And I don't. I'm just simply putting it into a very logical perspective, as I have done things that may not seem to have any significant value at this time, but may have value at a later time. Even experiences of having professors not even returning your thesis, what was prepared, a preliminary for a book, for a memoir. Just things like that. It's you know, having things that I've been writing on, you know, have been writing on for a couple of years, and revising and revising and adding to and revising, and then to have someone just come along and take that, you know, right out of your home. I've had videotapes, a videotape even of my child's birth. Thank God I had a spare copy. Apparently they didn't know about that, but the original was taken from the home. Videos that I took in my church, videos of me and my children, those things have been taken. So I'm just publicly putting it out there because, you know, I would hate for something to happen to me and then someone comes along making claims of being a close friend of mine or knowing me personally, and all of a sudden they come up with all of these items that are mine and want to claim it as proof we had some type of relationship, when clearly I made numerous police reports on different occasions on these items that have been stolen from my apartment, or somehow or another someone getting some access to my belongings, whether it be through the through storage, or whether you know, other areas that my things have been taken. So I'm just putting it out there to you. And I know you're probably saying, this girl's just crazy. No, I can guarantee you I'm not the only one who's have had this problem. There are probably many, many, many others. And I've talked to people who've said that they've had the problem as well. And it's very chronic for individuals who live in low-income housing. Definitely. That seems to be a privacy right or privilege that is taken advantage of by those in whom you have to rely on for your living condition and your living situation. And it's, you know, thank God that we do have social media. It gives us an outlet to advocate for ourselves in these matters, especially when you're making reports and you're not getting any success or results or arrest. It's not something that I'm just conjuring up. I mean, I think it's really terrible. Someone would come in and even just take, I had a set of green bowls, you know, the little cereal bowls that you had when you were in grade school, the little hard lime looking color green bowls. I had a set of those. 3 of the bowls missing, completely gone. You know where you keep your things, in your cabinets, in your kitchen, things of that nature. And it's yourself and a minor child who you're in control of the situation. You know the company who comes in your house. You're watching what people leave with, and they leave with nothing except what they came in with, which is either their purse or themselves. And you have to deal with this situation. You're constantly changing your locks. And I know it sounds crazy, but this is a thing that people are facing each and every day, and they fear speaking out about it because, as I am doing, they don't want to appear to have some kind of mental problem before the public because it sounds ludicrous. But these are things that can be proven. You know what you have in your home. You know when it's missing. And it seemed, I know when I was in New York, it seemed that when the items were missing, they never reappeared until I made a report. Once I made a report in the police department, it was shortly thereafter that the items would reappear. But what they don't do is they don't put them back in the same place where they took them from. They put them somewhere else. So psychologically, it makes it look as if you moved them somewhere and you just don't remember you moved them there. When you have, like, there are some people, they put things on their dresser a certain way, and they can tell when someone's been in their house and someone has moved something on their dresser. How can they tell? Well, there are people who line things up on their dresser and the label is always turned to the front. So if you enter their home and you're snooping through their things and you move, say, you know, cologne or powder or something, and then you put it back. Well, when that person gets home and they look up on their dresser and they see that that label is not the way their pattern or their system is in their house, they know that someone has been there. Okay, so I know the system of my house and the way that I have things, organized. And it may look totally disarrayed and unorganized to another person, but believe me, even in what appears to be disorganization can be a system of organization for someone else, for that very purpose of knowing where things are placed. But beside that, let me bring the song to you, and I hope you like it. And it's not an invitation. No need for the hot oils. No need for the candle lights. No need for the sweet perfumes. This is an all-natural kind of love affair. Won't you come into my bedroom?